Hello. Let me test this. Testing. Yeah, I can see the chat from here, I think. So I may have to open YouTube Studio. Well, that failed. YouTube Studio. Go live. Manage. So it looks like I am live. Just give me 1 extra minute. Let's see if we could get this put back up. Sorry about the delay. I think I get work there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome T-Zone Wolf. I went live, but I was messing around with Twitch, so I just making sure that everything here working, that I could see everything. Hey Christian. Okay, things are looking good. Things are looking good. So this picture bears don't fall down again. And okay, so hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Cool Jets Action Half Hour. As you can see, I have rebranded it for episode 1 because I kind of struggled to get through the first hour last stream, which was 2 weeks ago. I was sick last week, so I couldn't be here. But I am here now. I upgraded the setup. I got a second screen. The webcam is still my phone, but I am not streaming from my phone. Hey, sorry about the weird angle. I went and buy this phone mount to try and mount my webcam. Well, mount my cell phone as a proper webcam, but kind of cheap and kind of crappy. All this do is fall apart. So I gotta use this crappy angle at least until next stream. Let me see if we can get something better. This always just falling apart. But for today's show, I want to talk about World 11. Okay, hello Henry and welcome to the show. As I was saying, for today's show, I want to talk about World 11. I want to share my experience. I want to hear what y'all experiences are with World 11. Then I can talk a little bit about Beth, but that section you have spoilers because I want to tell people to skip Beth because some other characters come in. You may want a little more. And then after the Beth section, I just touch on Honkai story a little bit because I know we get the official release date for that. That is coming out on April 26th, which is the same date the store had. Yeah, I can't reach that now. So let's start with World 11. I know how many of you played it, but I can start sharing my screen, I believe. This is not me playing live, but it is a pre-recording that I did of my playthrough. So let me see how this goes. So my experience with World 11. Let me come forward a little bit. My experience with World 11 on Switch is that it was much easier than my playthrough on mobile. So I believe that we get a very nerfed version of World 11 because I thought people that had a lot of challenge because they did have challenges in like the passages. The body, I want to see this black screen so long. Let me just speed this up. Right. So nobody really wants to see this black screen so long. As I was saying, so when I was playing through this World 11, I found it quite easy compared to when I played on mobile. Where did the chat go? Right. But I still did enjoy it, but the challenge wasn't there because I remember when I was playing on mobile, the passages, especially like passage 2 or passage 1 it was, those were extremely hard. So I was really expecting people to get a big challenge, but then as I was reading like from my very nerf indeed. But yeah, as I was reading on like the Discord players in my guild and stuff talking about how they got through, it was like, geez, it seemed pretty easy. The team I used to get through it was mostly my fire team. I guess I could skip forward. I think this was pretty basic, so I could just skip forward. Let me see. Yeah, this ain't really got like my actual. This was pretty fun. This first stage, same story, but I believe I should be able to. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Right. So let me share my run through of at least the first patches so you can see my team. So as I was saying, I remember when I was playing on mobile, I had a hero. I think it was Hannah, which she ain't switch yet. Oh, I understand that, Henry. Henry, you beat the final boss yet? Cause I ain't even played that yet. Like, I ain't went through it yet. I ain't went through to the final bosses yet. But I guess there that picture goes again. I gotta find a better way to hang this up. But we can just keep putting it back at during the stream for now. Cause I ain't got any in my background. Yeah, right, so I was saying, during my playthrough, it was very easy. And I did the team I used now, which was Split Vice, Lavi, Lynn, and Aisha. This is mostly my main team. Lavi and Aisha is two of my favorite characters. Split Vice is the first SSR pull on Switch, and Lynn is just gel with the team. So this is my main team that I use for the most of the story. At least since Lynn come out. I believe all 4 of them. I think I got all 4 of them at max minute break. But yeah, running through these passages, it was quite easy because as you can see, I even got Future Princess, and I ain't really got no. I guess Aisha's a like character, but she's a tank, and it still went pretty easy for me. I thought I would at least die once. So I understand when Henry was saying that the essential accomplishment gun, because it was very hard for me on mobile. I was using Hannah. I think it was Marina. I can't remember the other two, but it might have been Garam and Lorraine. I'm pretty sure I was using Lorraine on mobile because I didn't have Maya as yet. So it's probably Hannah, Marina, Lorraine, and some other 4th character. And I struggled to get through these passages. Like, struggled bad. But I don't think I had 4. I think I had like 3. Maybe 2 or 3 max when it breaks back on mobile. And I beat it, but it did feel like an accomplishment back then. And then on this one, I just basically run through most of the story with not much challenge. So yeah, we can make this party stream and keep playing this back up every time it drops. So yeah, I haven't played the final boss yet, which is Beth, as people should know by now. I did not go ahead and fight Beth. Yeah, the end of World 11 was like epic, and I do not know what happens after this because I stopped at the end of World 11 when I was playing on mobile. Alright, maybe we're not gonna put this back up. I stopped at the end of World 11 when I was playing on mobile because the Switch version had come out at that point. So I decided that I wanted to make my main account on Switch. So that's what ended up happening. So I'll be just as surprised as everybody else that never played past World 11 going forward on Switch. So that's something I actually can't wait for. And like on screen there we got Baby Night, which can be we can get more story tidbits about the baby night in the future. I guess that's the best way to put it. Forget what I was saying. Right, yeah, I remember I was saying like the end of World 11 was quite sad, and that's like when I really like fully decided that Guardian Hero's gotta be like my favorite game ever. But playing through it this toss, I could skip through some of this. Nobody really wants to see all the talking. I really want to spoil the story. It was, I ain't done once yet, but I now gotta play the second half of World 11, so I don't know how this team can fare against Beth. In the case that it doesn't do well, I can always swap in Maya instead of Aisha. It will be a pure fire team, but we got a lot more healing. And that's how I plan to tackle Beth at the moment. Yeah, I get 100% bet. I get 100% World 11 sooner or later. I don't know if I got time to do it this weekend, so I can probably do it between this week and next week. Right now it was just, well, after being sick, or while being sick, I was very hyper focused on trying to improve the stream quality, which I think fairly decent right now. Getting better every time I come on, it should get a little better. So I was hyper focused on the stream, and then I was thinking of streaming on Twitch. Like, I want to keep the YouTube, like, I guess rated T for teen, and I was thinking about doing like more of a what I want to say now, more of a mature theme for my Twitch streams. So I was thinking like, well, the first idea I got is to do like a Mari Smash Pass on all the Guardian Tales characters for Twitch, but I thinking it might move that to YouTube. Thank you very much, Christian. I'm hoping that I could keep improving and improving. I actually am streaming over Wi-Fi, which is not ideal, because I can't find my other Ethernet jack cable thing, so I gotta go and buy a new one of them probably today, just to make sure that we ain't getting a drop frames. And like I say, I am not actually playing the game right now. There's just a pre-recording, because I don't have a capture card. But I went with my buddy Trezon, T-Zone Wolf, and he got a capture card, so I recorded all of my, I thought I would be getting beat, so I went by him to record it so that we could have a little laugh at me playing through World 11, but it was quite easy. What else we could talk about for World 11? I know, I guess at this point I could probably move on to Beth, talking about Beth while World 11 right? Yeah, like, I enjoyed the first stream a lot, Henry. That was just using my phone, and even though the quality wasn't there, I find that I enjoy it. I enjoy the chatting. I just enjoy the streaming overall. Probably more than I enjoy making videos, I think. But I can still continue doing both. After this stream, I gotta go and work on I can do a hero spotlight for Beth, because I got her on mobile, so I could do that. And like I was saying, I was planning to do some Twitch streams as well with a more mature theme, like things that I can normally put on my YouTube channel. So I was saying like I would do Mari Smash Pass, although that's the clean version of those words. But I may move that to YouTube, quite something it could be fun for YouTube too. If I keep it PG-13 by saying Mari Smash Pass instead of, you know, the other words. So I might do that. And we will continue to improve the streams. Something I want to bring up is I want to start talking about Beth. I want to start talking about Beth. How do I do that before interrupting the stream? As a whole, just give me a minute to pull up. Some information that I want to share. Database. We need all 3-star heroes, and I am looking for Beth. I am looking for this person and this one. So we could close this. I can leave this open, or maybe I can close this for now. Stream looking pretty healthy. So I want to move the stream over to talking about Beth 15 minutes into the half-hour promise. Cause like I say, I didn't feel like I could hold a stream for a full hour as yet, especially since I can't play as I thought. This pre-recording thing is not a bad idea though. This kind of working. Although I know we got like a small audio quality issue, but since I can't play a game while I streaming, it kind of hard for me as a beginner to hold a stream for a whole hour. So I say we make it like half hour for now, and then we improve as we go on. But there we go. We say this is the second half of the stream. Now I want to start talking about Beth, and for this part, there are going to be spoilers because wrong thing. I think if I just drag this over here, oh no, that don't work. Give me a minute. Make this smaller, and then I drag this over here. Window. How do you do full screen? How does one do full screen? Let's press this. So, let me see. Right, so I want to have the stream talking about Beth. Nah, I beat Beth yet. Beth, I have not fought with that team because it was kind of busy and sick, and then I had car issues, so I didn't plan to do that either. If I get time tomorrow, I can do it. If not, I want to go and try recording it again. I will go over by T-Zone and record that, and I will see how that goes. But I have not beaten Beth yet. And there was something else. The second training room, I saw it somewhere. Give me a minute. I could double check. There was a tentative date for that. So let me see if I can pull it up quick. X Discord dismiss GT tips and tricks. If I open up this, here it comes. So I have this linked on my Discord, and I think I got it linked in a video. It has a lot of spoilers, but it's got the update history. This by Neos. He's keep a pretty good track of this stuff. So right now, if you on this, you could go to the official update history. You could see that we at March 17th. Last patch notes was on Recorded World Part 2. If you really want to know what coming, he has the Japanese update history. Whoops. He has the Japanese update history here. And we looking for the second training room. And Recorded World Part 2. Invader cover start. Story Master Arena. Bingo event. Slayers. Guardian Pass. Free Hero. Level Cap. Catching Machine. Mr. Action event. It's either I'm past it already, or it is quite far. Yeah, he talking about the weapon slot. Where is it? It can't be this far away. Right, second weapon, floating castle. Ah, here it is. It is due October 5th. So that is quite far. So I don't think we should look for that second training room anytime soon, unless they decide to do a mix-up. We are not seeing that training room for a while. Probably should have said that this side ain't got spoilers. I don't think I need these headphones right now. Don't like wearing them that much. So let me talk about Beth. So Beth is coming Monday. Maybe I do need those headphones. They sound weird now. Beth is on her way coming Monday. And Beth, for those who don't know, is a melee unit. She is not an actual dark magician. At least she don't cast magic. I ain't got a video up for her tomorrow or Monday. But she's using a two-handed sword once you get Beth. I love this design. They don't make them like Beth these days. They look weird on my screen. Ooh. Why is it doing that? But only on that website. Oops. Anyway, so Beth is a use a two-handed sword. And her party buff is melee attack. So she's really a melee hero. She does a lot of damage, like her chain ability is 400%. Range damage. I did not know that part. So her chain ability does range damage, but it's increased her attack by 40%. And then if you look at her special ability, depending on the number of enemies within 3 tiles, attack increases by 15% up to 60% and negates incoming damage by 15% up to 60%. So she's really just a melee bruiser. She's just rushing. If you think like Plate Vice, she's not too different from Plate Vice. Whereas Plate Vice got a little healing and defense in her kit, Beth got defense and just more attack. And she can also decrease dark type resistance. So she's a very, very good raid unit. Very, very good raid unit. Especially if you got a dark team or a dark melee team like Beth. This go very well with Lupina. Because Lupina got Lupina's crit buff, I believe, right? So you could use Beth and Lupina. And their party buffs help each other. And that's like the start of your dark melee team. The reason why I'm telling people to skip for Beth, I know we're getting into like spoiler territory, is because the first collab hero is this one. And if you don't want the collab, then this part ain't important to you. But if you want the collab hero, Lena is quite strong. And I ain't really gonna break down her whole kit. She's a fire range damage dealer. She party buff is range. And on hit, she defense increased. Well, she's special ability and that special. You don't really want your damage dealer getting defense, but defense can't hurt for she to live. Why Lena is good is one, she ain't gonna come back. I can tell you that much. She is not coming back. So that's why you tell people to get her. But if you don't want Lena, you could just get Beth. But because all the collab heroes just disappear and you can't get them later on after the banner is gone, I think people should skip Beth because I believe Lena coming in 4 weeks. I can actually check back here. We check back here. We are here. This is the one we are April 6th. So there's supposed to be a banner with Lynn, Arabelle, and Veronica. Arabelle ain't too bad with Beth, even though that Arabelle is a range damage dealer. She still got the dark attack boost on her party buff, so that's helped Beth. So you might see some Arabelles and Beths together. And then the collab is due, so in 4 weeks time. Or roughly 4 weeks. I believe we should get an announcement before then, but the collab is due in 4 weeks time. So if you want Lena, and one of the strong things about Lena is that like Henry's saying, Lena is strong. And if you remember Future Princess, she's one of the few people that does have a weapon skill that does unleash a chain ability in one skill. Lena could do the same thing. Lena can, with her one weapon skill, ignite a chain attack, which is a very rare thing. I think it's only FP and Lena, and I don't remember who else could do it. So because Lena is so close, and you need at least 50,000 to guarantee both 50,000 gems to guarantee both Lena and Lena's weapon, yes, I advise people to skip Beth. The other reason I want people to skip Beth, or I advise to skip Beth, is because April, May, June. Beth is going to be back in 2 months. If you look at this schedule, and she's going to come back on the debut of Lilith. And Lilith is very much almost the same thing as Beth. Different design. Damn good looking waifu. But she does almost the same. If you look, Lilith got melee attack. Same melee attack as Beth. Let me pull up Beth here. Right? Lilith got melee attack. She has the same. Well, her chain triggers are different. Beth does trigger from down and go to injured. Lilith does chain from injured and go to down. So you can actually, you will be using both of them on the same team. Except if you can be overstacked on melee attack party buff. So yeah, because Beth coming back on Lilith banner, and Lilith a little bit after the coming after the collab, well, about 4 weeks after the collab, I would say you could always try for Beth here if you don't want Lilith. You don't need both. Both does work on the same team, but this Beth. Oh, let me go back here to Lilith. You don't need both. Both does work on the same team. Let's do basically the same thing. Beth got the same. She can reduce defense as well. I don't think it's dark type defense. I think Beth does reduce dark type defense. Well, Lilith does reduce just regular defense a little. Lilith does also increase her own attack. And what does her weapon do? And she can also reduce her own damage. So really and truly, like Beth and Lilith they operate basically the same way, but Lilith is playing more like Lupina in that she's a melee hero, but she's attacked from range, whereas Beth is player more like Vice, whereas she's a wields two-handed sword, and she like up front and person with the melee. But both of them are very good. Both of them are for the dark melee team in the beginning. You don't need both. You can have one and not the next, so you can always pick your favorite if you can't afford to get both. But you can use both on the same team as well. You put Lupina on there, and probably Ogma, and you got a insane dark melee team. Ogma, Lupina, Beth, Lilith. I think that can be the first insane melee dark team. And then when you're doing raids, you can swap out Ogma for the 2-star, the SR. Yeah, she died. I guess that's a spoiler, so I can say that. But I might not remember her name. Yo, hey, go. Marina's still a good water tank, you know. Just that, because Future Princess is also share the HP buff, a lot of people don't use Marina. And then there's a fire tank coming in the future, but she is more arena based. There is a fire tank coming. Like Mia is used. I guess I go back and show some gameplay while I finish talk. Put this back on. Let's skip through some of this. See if we can get a different passage. Oh, this was long. Oops. Right. So right, let me leave that there while I finish talk. Let's go. Right, they got a fire tank coming, but they're more arena based than Coliseum. But most people just use Ogma, or in the future it can be Craig, and then you can mix in the rest of your team without for Coliseum. But as I was saying, yes, the fire tank is very far. That's the sad thing. But we are on accelerated. Mm. Earth and Light for sure. Dark does pop in and out. Who else is? I'm trying to remember who's raised up. There's actually going to start being teams that aren't element specific. There could be a team that is based around weapon skill, regen, speed. That's where you can start seeing that priestess girl, Archpriestess Veronica. She's going to be in a lot of teams because they got like a team that has become stronger the more weapon skill, regen, speed on them. So that's a team you can look forward to. They can got mixed up teams. They're not going to always be mono element. But Earth and Light got some of the best heroes, at least for Colosseum. And Fire, Lena's going to be very strong. Lena's going to be very strong, but she does not need a fire specific team. She mostly can be on range teams. So that's one thing you can say for Lena. But that's if you even want Lena. I want Lena because I'm a fire main, but it just depends. Right now I still average like top 100 if I really push, or master, and I do it with the same team I got here, which is Split Voice, Lavi, Aisha, and Ling. Sometimes I swap Aisha for Maya for the extra healing, but I don't think heal is being that important if you got a lot of tankiness. And I hitting top 100 master with a fire team. You see, I always sit in top 100 with a fire team, and I got 2 SR heroes on it. So that should say that I could still do a little better with this fire team. Probably not top 10, but I do pretty well with this, and they don't try that hard. So mostly I just end up in master because they don't always like pick and choose who I want to fight properly. A water team: Marina, Veronica, Garam, and Bianca. I mean, I don't know. I think what you could do is just mix it. You could always use FP and then 3 water units. I'm trying to remember what water heroes coming. Yeah, I don't think water ever really step up on mobile, but there's got the mixtures. I know that Veronica, there's been a lot of teams right now, or used to be. I don't know if it changed. But for Colosseum, nah. But if you want to talk about Arena, Waters do pretty good there, because Marina not bad in Arena. I did not mean to rhyme. They got a character called Hannah coming. Hannah's going to be very good in Arena. One of my favorite characters. Dark seems a bit strong. Depends on where you're going, because like I guess Dark okay. I know from playing mobile that Light does always be on top. Light and Earth, and the not too brought a hero called Rosetta. They brought a hero called Rosetta for the on mobile, and she's Earth too, and she like bring a new meta really. Craig gets super busted. He's alright about Garam. Garam damage ridiculous, but he just paper, so he's get hit pretty easy. And because they got heroes that just chase the back lane, Vishuvat can get that soon. Vishuvat can able to hit back lanes because she's targeting back lanes on mobile now. Tinia's sister, I can't remember her name right now. She coming. Don't even mention Camille. I think it's Beach Sohi that could chase the back lane. So characters like Garam don't do too well, because all these backline chasing heroes, and of course Rue, the original backline chasing hero that people still sleeping on, I believe. So people like Garam, you got very good protection. But as long as Rue running around, I don't think Garam can be that good. Let me see. What else I thinking about? I think I thought about everything I wanted to talk about. I really wanted to talk about Beth and Now, why I think you should skip Beth? Because Lena come in and Beth is going to be on Lilith's rerun. If you are not dart focused or melee focused, I would tell you skip Beth for now and just save for the collab. Just because, but if you don't care about the collab heroes, like if you go and look them up and you realize, well, it's not anime I like, or I'm not really chasing them, you don't like them, you could get by without them, because I did not have Lena and I did very well. Not in Colosseum, but I did very well without Lena. But because on Switch I want both of them, I want both Lena and Zelos is the second one. And I just want them for collection purposes. I don't want them because I really want to use them. I can use Lena because I use split voice, but no, I think about it, they better do this collab, because if the collab don't come, then I can just look an idiot telling people save, then the collab don't turn up. So I really hoping it turn up. But yeah, but if you like Beth, I don't want people not to pull for Beth, because Beth is a good character. She's cool, love her design, and I think it worth it. I think Beth worth it in the long run. If you like her, or if you build in a dark melee team, if you're a Lupina main, you should grab Beth. Unless you really want Lena. If you like Beth design like me, you could try it. I am not going to pull because I still saving for the collab. I trying not to spend too much money in the game right now because I am trying to get these streams and stuff better. I want to do better. I want to do better when it comes to streaming and my quality of my videos. So right now I'm looking to get a capture card the next month or two. That's what I'm saving for. Oh yeah, well yeah, Gori is free. I have barely talked about Gori because he's free, but Gori, yes, is I guess the light version of Beth. I can't remember all the Gori stats. I just know he's free. You just get his weapon max limit break for free. Wait, I got saying big hair? I don't remember this. Oh, that was crap. You just get Gori for free and Gori weapon. He ain't the best character, but getting a character that fully max limit, is getting fully evolved. He's get everything to fully evolve, so you don't gotta farm for him. And his weapon is max limit break for free. He's get 6 copies of his weapon for free. I think that's a worthwhile investment. Everybody got like hero, so that ain't too bad. So while he is the budget like version of Beth, because he ain't as strong as Beth, he's still worthwhile to have because he's free. It's a free character, and if you need a like character for your like team, you can start off and you get a good little start there. So that would be awesome to have. And I just really hope we get the collab. But yeah, I was telling people about Beth. Beth is really like, she is not a need or must have hero right now. So I would just tell people skip her. But if you really like Beth, pull for her. I have about 13 or 14 days left on my 100 gem day battle pass thingy. So I can just spend them on trying to get Beth. If anything, because I did not get Future Knight. And like I say, I got like 30k gems now. Before tomorrow, I know how much I got to, maybe 35, 36. So I should be able to save for the collab, the 50k I need for the collab by, what do I want to say, by collab time. If you got 1k mileage tickets, a character is 3, 6. Future Knight weapon. I would get it if you got a basic team for raids, but if not, I wouldn't really get it right now, because unless you invest in Future Knight, having the weaponing can help you. So you either gotta be building Future Knight, and if you building Future Knight, then yeah, get the weapon, because her weapon pretty good, and it's not bad to play as if you want to main her. But if you don't plan to use Future Knight anytime soon, don't bother with the weapon. That's the best thing I can say. If you don't plan to use her, don't do the weapon. If you plan to use her, do the weapon. But in your case, 1k mileage tickets, you can grab the weapon because you still got close to 600. I try to keep at least 300, so if I could get a character, I could just buy the weapon If I don't get the weapon, if I get the weapon, I can buy the character. That's what I do. I just keep like 300, 3 to 500 normally. Then just spend it on what I want. But unless you plan to use Future Knight, don't buy the weapon yet. Camera coming. Let me see. You mean for raids? Use a basic team in Coliseum? T-Zone? Yeah, it should have had these on. There's nothing much to hear. But I like Future Knight design, so that's why I would use her, but because I was pulling for design and not for actual use. And either Nari or Give. Future Knight isn't bad with Nari, you know. You might be able to, if the chain skills is line up, you could probably run Augment FP, Nari, and Future Knight. That would hit pretty hard. And if dark teams rise up, Future Knight can go a place in Coliseum because Beth, like I said, Beth pretty strong. I don't know how many people can go for Beth, but if Beth and Arabelle and who's the last one? Lupina. If 3 of them start to rise up in Coliseum, Nari is going to be very strong. Even though I don't like playing as Nari like. Oh yeah, Idol Eva too. I think somebody from Margil actually building that team. Well, Idol Eva, Future Knight, and Nari. Oh, well, there you go. Henry said FK good for beating light teams. I feel like Earth can still dominate Switch, but yeah, I mixed up there. I was thinking that FK will lose to Beth if Beth and them rise up. So FK only good as long as Future Princess start. I can't believe Barry's still running Arena. I know that when I play Arena, I only in like Diamond though, cause I just play like once a week. When I play in Arena, I just use Lynn and just burn people to death. I normally get away with that crap. Cause a lot of people still don't run injury negate cards. But if Barry's still running Arena, that's pretty cool. I have Barry. I did not want her, but I got her accidentally, and I have her weapon. I just use her for the Earth raids, but right now I kind of broke on hero raising items, so I kind of paused on that. My plan right now is to reset my lane and put all the first stuff into Lena when I pull Lena, and I'm probably going to put Lynn in the training room, probably till I feel like farming her, till I feel like refarming her. I think you do more than me for Arena, Chloe. What I do is I just play like once or twice a week. If I'm in a good mood, I will play the 10 times in a day, but I just normally just play a little bit of Arena. Exactly, I just play one as long as I in Diamond. I just play. I don't think it worth the stress for me trying to time it, getting on time, and all of that. So I won't say I hate it. I kinda like it, but I just don't play it that much cause it got a time preference, and it's take up a lot of time too. And funny enough, I still play a lot of Camazon, which I didn't used to play on. I didn't used to play it much on mobile, but it's playing now. But I want Camazon switch to weekly instead of every 3 days, cause the 3 days is annoying me. I had given this. I think I want to talk about Star Rail, but all I can say is that the release date for Star Rail is on the 26th of April. You love the camera zone. I like it, but it does get kind of annoying doing it every 3 days. Well, for some reason it ain't annoying me now, but it used to annoy me on mobile. So but I do enjoy. I can't say I enjoy it that much right now. But I just play it cause I know like I just want a lot of hammers, and so instead of farming the item dungeon as much, I just farm gold and then I just spend the extra Amazon points I got on hammers, and that's how they leveling up. Cause actually my collection bonus for items, I think I got 1040. I think mine's at 1040. My collection, I know the total is 1185. Either 1040 items or 1060. So my collection is going quite well. That's all I'm doing. Instead of raising characters, we're just trying to fill up my collection. My Amazon team is this same team you see here. Plit Vice, Lavi, Lena, Aisha. I don't know what I keep forgetting names for. But this is the team I use for like everything right now. Every once in a while I just use Maya on this team, like if I need extra healing. But I find once I got the HP and the defense party buff, I hardly ever need healing, even in like Coliseum. So this is basically the team I run, and I like it because I get to run some of my favorite characters, which is Plit Vice, Maya, and Lavi. Not Maya, what are you talking about? Plit Vice, Lavi, and Aisha. Like, I just get to run two of my favorite characters. I like Lynn a lot, but she ain't like up there with the first three. But I like playing my favorite characters. So as long as I can play on my favorite characters, I just enjoy the game as is. I ain't really care about being in top 10. I ain't care about running through Orbital Lift early. I just play with my favorite characters. I like Tinia a lot too. You know I always talk about Tinia, but I have not built a proper team for Tinia yet. Tinia is probably the only Earth unit I have built right now, I believe. I think Tinia is the only Earth unit I have built. And I just don't got enough what's the word I want to use now? I do not have enough, let me just say items for now. I don't have enough items to build all the heroes I want to build, so I'm slowly working on them. But I got quite a few built. I wish I could show you now, but I can't show you all the heroes that I got built. But maybe at the beginning of this stream, let me just close off with that. Right, so if you go here, should be able to see some of my characters. Let me pause. I think I just tapped Nari out the training room. Nah, my orbital. Nah, I ain't do orbital lift. I just play orbital lift when I really need like extra items. Other than that, I just leave it. I think I got 4 or something. I don't know how high I could get, but on this screen you can see some of the characters I got built. So Lupina. Can't remember this girl name now. Anyways, the Spear Girl. I got Nari, Lynn. You can see my max limit Brits. Lynn, Tinia, Plit Vice, Lavi, Aisha, and that one Star Girl I test. I can't remember her name now. Any other character I use, I just keep them at around 1 level, 1 limit break. That way I can keep track of them compared to my characters I don't use. So you can see some of my characters here. These are the only two Earth units I got built right now, which is Tinia and I forget his name too. I saw bad with names. There's my basic team, Knight and Lorraine, and there's my 2 favorite fires. And if you look in this finished building team, which can be Aisha, and then you can probably add Lane. And if you look, that team's DPS is 227,000, and the toughness at 1.6 million. So that's basically my team. I have Plate Vice Sword at 75, and I got Earth Necklace. Never get one in mobile, but I got one here now, so I put down Plate Vice. There's my Lavi, Black Crown Ring, and her weapon maxed out at 77, max limit break. I think I just used the gold hammers for Lavi weapon. Yeah, Mario was the name. I bad with names, I forget. Aisha weapon maxed out as well, and that is the Mad Panda brooch that I always tell people to get. Pretty good. I give up on trying to get mirror accessories, like trying to roll the stats on them, just taking up too much stones. And then lastly, Lane, and I using the basic, what do you just call that thing now? Man, this eye patch thing though, I just use that on my Lane. I got like 3 of them at 77 at max limit broken. I don't know why it's so bad at remembering names, but I got like 3 of them max limit broken, and then Lane weapon at 72. But that's my main team right there. And some of my extra characters like Maya. You can see Maya there. My Maya's used Ocean Earring, her weapon at 72. And as you can see from my team, Sharpshooter, yeah, I am so bad with these names. But yeah, I got 3 Sharpshooters maxed out. So when I raiding, I could put them on. I put the Earth Necklace on the main character, and then put the other 3 with Sharpshooters. And that's the basic raid team setup. I think I take off now right here to put in Barry, I can't remember, but I don't really use the training room slot that much unless I raiding. What else? See some of my heroes there. Most of them I have the weapons for, most of them, but they're at level 1 still because I don't use them. Yeah, the DBZ Scouter that people stop using. But yeah, as you can see when I playing, I thought I could use my favorite characters. I enjoy the game, so I got my favorites and I just be happy with that. So I just build them as they come. Right now, I plan to get Lena not as a favorite, but because I want to make a stronger fire team. And then after that, I don't know what team I can build. I may have to build my team for Tinia. I think I might have to build the team for Tinia, because I actually don't have a fully built team outside of fire. So I just be messing around raids. Most raids I just do 1 or 2 tries out of the 3. And I probably need to get cracking on raid teams, because they ain't else I really aiming for. World 11 was quite easy, so it ain't nothing I got to. I ain't pressured to get other characters right now for World 11. But I starting to feel like I'm rambling. So if we ain't got no more questions, I think I could call the stream here. I had a good stream. It was supposed to be for half hour. I make it like 45, almost an hour actually, 55 minutes. Yeah, 53 minutes. So that ain't too bad. I could best call it action hour. I ain't sure. But again, I had a good stream. I hope the quality was up to par for everybody. What else I can say? Thank you for coming out and chatting. Oh, what guild am I? Oh, there's my well, most people in chat should be in the guild. There's our guild, Neon Knights. If you want to join, you can let me know. I got space open. But our guild is Neon Knights. NEONNIGHTS. Is more of a casual guild. We don't aim for top 100. And look, Chloe, they're advertising saying we only had 18 people checking, although we still got 5 hours. But yeah, our guild is Neon. It says is a top 100 guild, but we don't aim. I don't push people to do raids or anything. I don't need a score. As long as you check in once a week, oh yes, you can. Let me know your IGN so I can see when you apply, and let me know your IGN and I will get you in, because we actually got 2 spaces. I got 2 people that ain't logging for a while. I just didn't remove them as yet because I just keep any spaces there. We are a top 100 guild, but I don't push for top 100. I don't want people to think that they have to log in every day. Yep, that's it. Not with it. Make sure you don't go okay. Right, so we do hit top 100 pretty often. Well, yeah, we hit top 100 every raid, but it's not mandatory for you to do raids. The only rule for my guild is that You log in once a week. Wait, don't we got Zion already? I think we have a Zion Lord in Discord. But yes, you can join. You already free or you gotta wait the 24 hours to join? That'd be my last question. Because if you gotta wait 24 hours to join, I will look for you tomorrow morning at this time. Let me see, yeah. But yeah, the guilds do pretty good. We got some strong people, but I don't force people to play every day. I do not force people to play every day, so it's like once you log in once a week and you participate in what you want to do, that's fine. Well, Christian, Zion, I will be looking for you tomorrow around this time. But yeah, I will look for you at this time 24 hours from now. So like it's 10:30 for me. So I will look for you. Just also put in chat. But I know to look for Zion. I can't expect a second Zion in the game. What else I want? Close off here. Right, the only rule for the guild is log in once a week. The Discord, I can get a Discord link. Can I get one though? Let me see. Invite. What am I doing? There is a Discord link. You can. The Discord is not mandatory either. It's just if you want to join, you can join. So you can chat a little easier, cause chatting in the game don't be that good. But yeah, the guild is fun. I was running to it before, but as the game went, like as we settled in, I could not maintain 2 guilds, so it's just 1 guild for now. But we have our fun. I always available on Discord. Like I just normally respond as fast as possible. Just always respond to comments. When I see a comment, I always try to respond as fast as I can. The whole guild there to help everybody. There's different people. Like Discord, like I say, not mandatory. Just if you want to play, you can play it. You can join, and you can join the guild. We got a pretty good guild. Chloe always around. I need to go and get some high scores in the guild arcade machine because I notice people beat my scores, so I can probably play that a little while too. And I think I can call that a stream for now. I got some stuff to go and do later on for my mother and what's not. And I am happy that people came and enjoyed the stream. I will watch it over to see what it sounds like. See, like I want to change this microphone because I just learned this microphone is pick up excess sound. That if I change it, it might be better for the stream. So that's something looking into. And you can only expect the streams to get better and better. I also think about what you can do with Twitch, but I can discuss that with probably T-Zone, because T-Zone does stream on Twitch. I can discuss what we think is best, and then I will let you all know in the community post what's going on. But the action half hour turned into an hour. We are going to see what we are going to talk about next week. I think next week is a dead week for GT. When I say a dead, I mean like they're in a big update. So maybe what I can do is record my World 11 fight versus Beth. Yeah, and I might play that next week, and we can see how that goes. But for now, thank everybody for coming out, and thanks for helping me get through the stream. And I really enjoyed it, and I see you all in tomorrow's video. Either tomorrow or Monday, there could be a video for Beth, and I can see y'all in next stream. It should be next Saturday around this time. Thanks everybody for coming, and